to They Call Us Villains. Ah!
All right, welcome to another edition of They Call Us Villains. I'm here with DG, and I am the commish. What's going on, DG?
What up? What up? All good over here. How are you? Triple
Um,
champ?
yeah, doing good, feeling good. We got the draft next week. I gotta
Oh
start
man,
planning.
it's that time, right?
Destination draft.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if our subscribers out there have any are in a fantasy league where they travel, but that's what we do, and we've been doing it for a while now.
Yeah, we've managed to keep it going, man. A couple years now.
Yeah,
We've gone different locations like consecutively.
yeah, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, did it? We or you came up with the idea to get this started after watching the league?
That's right. Yeah, the show, the league. I
Classic.
didn't know if fantasy football existed before that show.
Really, like
No.
not at like nothing.
No, I didn't know that it was a thing until I watched
Oh,
that show. That
yeah,
was what? Oh man, 13 years ago, 14 years
yeah.
ago. And then I think maybe you introduced me to that show. I can't remember.
Probably it's pretty like stupid funny. So it's pretty up my alley. So
And then when I watched it, I thought it was like something that was like actually like made up for the show. I didn't know it was an actual thing.
gotcha.
And then afterwards, I'm like, oh, this is a real thing. How come we're not doing it?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew about it. It's just I didn't. I guess I didn't. I never had a group of friends who were like, "Oh, let's run a league," like. And
Yeah.
I don't want to run it. It seems it's way above my spectrum,
So you knew it existed before, but you never played in a league.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm the reason why they put that sign. Do not try this at home. Like I see it, I gotta do it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Our first draft was pretty epic just because it took like 8 hours.
Yeah, it was like it, and we didn't know what we were doing.
Nobody. Yeah. Like
Everything was on the fly.
It was very unorganized. We're definitely things have changed, and hopefully this draft is a lot more streamlined, right?
No, yeah. That first draft was pretty crazy. We didn't know what we were doing. It took forever.
Yeah.
We got way too drunk.
Yeah, alcohol got the best of everybody that evening.
Did we even? I think we did finish drafting. I can't remember. But what was cool about that draft, and I'll always remember, was that I got Peyton Manning.
Oh,
and then that first game, he went off for like 6 touchdown passes or something.
Oh man, what a start to the league, right?
Yeah, I was like, this is the funnest thing ever. Like, I'm just crushing everybody.
Yeah. Now, did you win that first league?
No, I
okay.
didn't. That was JG, I think.
Okay.
He went because he did like some like Survivor type stuff.
Oh,
like,
did
you ever watch the show Survivor? I remember like watching it back in the day, and I thought it was like going to be like a show about who can survive the longest. Who's like more skillful and can like and tough and just survive being out in this island or whatever. But it really was like a game of like manipulating people. And,
yeah, right.
And like making alliances and all that sort of stuff. And then I feel like that's what JG turned it into. And he started like getting these trades off people and stuff.
No, I mean, he definitely got a good one off me. Like he took a really good running back off me. And I was just like, oh yeah, like it's a friendly trade. There was no friendship behind that trade. It was just like, I'm gonna kill you, and you just lost.
and then that was like I think what made our league so trade averse. No one trades in our league.
Oh yeah, like ever.
Yeah,
I feel confident in saying like these last years, nobody's traded with anybody.
No, it's all waiver wire.
And then it's like then we'll just hoard players, so we just keep them in there, and we don't even need them.
The corporal who's not here, he's the king of the waiver wire. He's on it. He's waiting.
Dude, he I remember there was one season where it was like halfway through, and I mean, this might be normal for other leagues, but I think he had like 70 moves, and I was like, bro, like,
Yeah.
how is that even possible? You know, he's just picking up, dropping them, and yeah, but yeah,
Yeah, I think he just has too much knowledge. He just knows too many players, so he's like constantly like moving on
yeah, and you
trying
know
to
what?
get the next guy.
I mean, I'll speak from my experience. Like you'll hear it on the radio, and they're like, oh, pick up, I don't know, Robinson, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'll pick him up. And then like the next day is like, oh, Robinson, you know, if you picked up Robinson, you should definitely look into Devinson. And it's like, oh, I'm gonna pick up Devin, you know, and it's like it goes back and forth, dude. Yeah.
Um, have you got your strategy for this year? This coming year?
You know what? I mentioned it last week. I just go quarterback first, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm sticking to that.
Okay.
And
hasn't changed.
It hasn't changed, and I unless I'm stuck with one of the later drafts and all the. No, you know what? I'm sticking quarterback first. Yeah, that's just my gut thing. And yeah,
it's gonna be different because we're doing a snake draft. Like every year we've done auction drafts, and this is the first time we're doing snake draft.
Yeah.
So it's definitely gonna be different for me because the auction draft I kind of know when to go hard and just start like outbidding everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just waste all your money, right? Like,
yeah. Like I'm like, okay, if I don't get these guys now,
yeah,
I can't make up for it later.
Exactly. Yeah, and then you're just it's an uphill battle at that point, you know. Yeah. So yeah, I know, dude. So what about you? Any strategy you're willing to share for
you know, I'm still developing my strategy. I'm usually auction draft. I just kind of like will go whoever is like the highest value at that position when whoever like puts them up and just kind of play it like that. This is like the first time where I have to think which position to fill first. So that's kind of what I'm starting to think about.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know yet.
Yeah, I've done an auction draft, or sorry, a snake draft in another league I did a few years back. And I remember, like you said, like you mentioned, it'll highlight the it was all done online, so it would highlight like the best available player.
Mm-hmm.
So it was either you pick that one, or you pick whomever you're interested in. But I'm like, I don't know, like sometimes you're kind of like, nah, I don't want that player, you know, like I have a good feeling about this guy. So
yeah,
but honestly, the AI is so advanced that you're probably better off just getting what it's suggesting.
But that's the really tough part where when you're setting up your lineup and you're looking at what the app is telling you, like if we should start, you're like, I don't know, this other guy over here, he's dating Taylor Swift.
Yeah, dude. But I mean, that's the fun part about fantasy football, right? It's like when you hit big, it's like Vegas. When you hit big, you're like, yeah, I knew it. And then when you bomb, it's like, oh my god, I should.
You're like, I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have gone with that.
Yeah.
I should have listened to my gut. And I'll tell you, one of my trade secrets is if a player has like trouble, I'm starting that guy. Like if he's got a court case for whatever he did,
legal issues.
Legal issues. If he's got legal issues, that's an automatic start. Because he's got to play so good that no one cares about his legal issues.
Hey, you know what? I believe that, bro. Like it's like, like it's a distraction, right? Like let's distract people from what I did, you know?
Yeah. I really got to do good at this game. Otherwise, I'm gonna go to jail.
Yeah, dude.
Remember they had what's his name from the Dolphins? He got pulled over. I can't remember if it worked out or not, but if he got pulled over and like driving to practice, and there was like a whole issue with the cops and him. What was that guy's name?
Yeah, it was Tyreek Hill, right?
Tyreek Hill, yeah. Then so Tyreek Hill would have been an automatic start. I mean, he was automatic start no matter what, but that definitely started wide receiver 1 on that one that week.
Yeah, I mean, if I recall correctly, he had he still had a touchdown that game, but it wasn't like a distraction type of win, you know.
Right.
So he still did good. He still did good. Kamish, question for you. Along the lines of football, have you watched any preseason?
No, I seen like YouTube highlights, and I tried seeing the Shadur Jackson a little bit, but I couldn't really focus on it. But
Okay.
yeah, just like YouTube highlights.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, anything stands out to you in the preseason?
No, I mean, if anything, like the Shador Sanders, which we talked about last time, just because of who he is.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, these games are meaningless. They're just kind of uh, you know try to for guys to make the roster. But yeah, I mean, I did watch the Rams game, like the second half. Um, I like it. I like who they have. Hopefully, they do keep the better players. But yeah, I was looking at the scoreboard for tonight, and it looks like the Titans beat the Falcons 20 to 23, 23 to 20, and the Chiefs are losing to the Seahawks right now, 16 to 7. You know, totally meaningless games, but you're just like, ooh, the Chiefs are losing.
yeah. What does it mean?
Yeah, but like none of the stars are playing.
Yeah, I
So
read that the Pats are still going to struggle. They're still struggling.
I think unfortunately they don't have anything really going for them.
Right.
So yeah, it's gonna be a long time before I think they have anything positive coming or their way.
I think we know that feeling. Remember when the Lakers were so dominant, and then we had those years, and it was like, oh, what's happening here?
Dude, those are those are the dark years, right? Like,
Yeah, you're just in the dungeon.
yeah, it was like I remember like just getting like the randomest players, and you're like, yeah, like they would hype us up, the fans, and then
So
we like these guys, they're trash, bro. Like they couldn't
yeah,
play, like yeah, they played in the NBA, but the Lakers weren't going anywhere. So,
no.
but yeah, dark years for sure, dude.
And there was that year of hope when they had all those young guys, and then they just dismantled the team,
Yep.
sold them to parts.
Well, I mean, they got Anthony Davis out of those pieces.
What do you think? How do you think that worked out?
You know, I'll I'll say this. I mean, yeah, they got they got the better end of that deal, just in the sense that Anthony Davis is still balled out, and they won that bubble title.
Yeah.
Um, and I guess ultimately that piece led to the Lakers getting Luka Doncic. So I mean, I guess if
That's
Luke
right. I forgot about that little wrinkle.
yeah, if Lucas starts winning, if he gets one championship, worth it, like tenfold.
Yeah.
If he gets two, then it's like the best trade ever.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I mean, I'll be honest, I still saw like I would still keep up with Lonzo and Lonzo Ball and what's that guy from he plays in New York now. I forget his name, but
D'Angelo? No, no.
oh
Russell.
yeah. Well, he was. I think he was part of that little group, right? Like
Yeah.
all those youngsters. And Brandon Ingram. Like,
Oh
and
yeah.
they've been in the league for like close to a decade now, and
Yeah.
they just nothing's really like Lonzo kind of plays here and there. He's always hurt. Brandon Ingram. I don't think he ever turned into the superstar that people wanted him to be. And oh gosh, the guy in New York, I can't remember his name, but he plays like he plays good. He's from Villanova. But yeah, no, I kept up with them, but I mean, obviously they nothing really happened to them. Just
Yeah.
kind of moved around the league.
They never broke out.
Yeah, dude.
I still remember the big hype when Lonzo joined that squad, and I don't.
Well, yeah,
I just remember like there was this whole thing about like the veterans on the league trying to test him and push him around because of his dad, and his dad used to talk so much.
It's funny because it wasn't that long ago that all that happened,
Yeah,
but it's been long enough where the like Lonzo went to the Pelicans, to the Bulls, and I mean I don't even know where he's at now, but yeah, dude. Well, okay, so the big thing was that he was a number 2 pick, dude.
that's right.
So he was a high draft pick, so a lot was expected of him, and I think he just never delivered.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, he had big shoes to fill, and unfortunately, just it didn't pan out for him with the Lakers.
No. Man. Do you want to go over a do not draft list?
Yeah,
fantasy
man.
football here.
Yeah, shoot it.
So let's see. This is from Fantasy Pro, so you know that they know their stuff. So this guy has fits players to avoid David Montgomery as running back. As with Jared Goff, I have concerns about how the departure of 2024 Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson and retirement of center Frank Ragnow will affect Montgomery. I didn't know the offensive coordinator retired or left,
no.
I guess. Oh, so the coordinator left and then the center retired. Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Says sure the near 50-50 division of labor between Gibbs and Montgomery has worked well for Detroit the last 2 seasons, but Gibbs is a freak of nature. He averaged 5.6 yards per carry and 8.2 yards per target last year, and he scored a league-high 20 touchdowns. Perhaps the Lions would be better served by playing Gibbs by giving Gibbs a few more touches and Montgomery fewer. One more thing, Gibbs has scored 25 touchdowns in 28 regular season games over the last 2 seasons. The Lions ranked 5th in scoring in 2023 and 1st in 2024, and the Detroit offense hits a speed bump in 2025. Monty's touchdown total could disappoint. So it sounds like go to Gibbs instead of David Montgomery.
Well, I mean, I think I'll stick with Montgomery, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Lions are stacked. They have great receiver in St. Brown, and Goff is still obviously he's elite. He's top tier. But yeah, no, I think I would stick with Montgomery for sure. Like I don't think he's a bust or anything like that. So, or a red flag, I would draft him.
You would draft them for your bench or for a starting?
I would give him the starting position for sure. Yeah, without a doubt. The numbers are there, and the offense, even though like you said, the center retired, I think the offense is still going to be clicking. And the Lions are a real threat in their division. So, yeah, I would keep him, and I would definitely play him.
So this guy said, the other guy says, avoid Tyreek Hill, who we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Drafting Tyreek Hill as a top 15 wide receiver, even a top 20 wide receiver in 2025. Nope. Count me out of that price tag. Hill took a substantial step back in 2024, even if we disregard his frustrations with the team, the trade demands, and his off-field issues. Huh.
Hey, it's like you said, Kamish. He's got some legal issues going on. So he's either boom or bust. And I think last year it was a decline for him. It wasn't I don't think it was one of his best years, but I don't know what it is. I think he's just I don't think he's a good fit with Miami. But I also feel he's got a big ego.
Yeah, he has a big talent. You're gonna get a big ego. I don't know. Wide receivers especially seem to have big egos and think very highly of themselves.
Yeah, no, but okay, that's fine and all, but okay, then show it on the floor, show it on the field,
Yeah.
like be a leader, show up and just, even though you're not getting the ball, then do the other things, like block or set up your other receivers, like. But yeah, I mean, I would avoid him for sure.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about that position that creates these personalities, and I wonder if it's the fact that not only do they have to compete against the other team, but they have to compete against their own teammates, and they all sort of become like prima donnas.
Well, I mean, that's any position. That's also the quarterbacks, I saw this quote from Kirk Cousins that he said that uh Drew Brees is in his book that he said that he never wanted to see the backup see the field, like the backup quarterback, because he's all like, this is my job, this is my starting position, and you're not going to take that away from me. So I mean, it's definitely they're all egocentric.
Yeah, but I guess what I mean by that is that, like, a quarterback, you're the only quarterback on the field. You're going to get the ball every play. You're going to get the ball if you're the quarterback. But when you're at the wide receiver position, you're going to compete with the running back for the touch, the other wide receivers on the field for the touch, and the tight ends.
Yeah.
They always want to get that ball. Like, I've heard of stories of where like wide receivers get upset that they're not getting enough like throws at them. You know what I mean?
Not enough touches.
Yeah, not enough touches. And I don't think I hear that from running backs as much.
I mean, I think, yeah. You know what? You're right, because the wide receivers are the flashy ones. They're the ones with the chains, right? The dances, the gritties. I guess it just comes with the position. They're flashy, they're fast, they're athletic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess circling back to Mr. Tyreek Hill, I don't know. He's a red flag for me. I would not top it. Not
I think I would still pick him up.
What's that?
I think like how you said you would pick up the other guy. I think Tyreek Hill, I would like him in a starting lineup. I wouldn't sneeze at that.
Okay. Would you use if he was available in the second round? And
no. No, I wouldn't take him second round.
All right.
I'd probably take if he was still around in the 6th or 7th, I'd probably be like, oh, let me just roll the dice here.
Yeah. I don't think he'll go that deep.
Yeah.
Just because, once all the other running backs start getting picked up, I think he'll probably go like round 4 or so, maybe 5. Somebody's gonna take that gamble on him, Yeah. So, I mean, he could still put up big numbers. He's a really fast guy. So, we'll see.
And then this guy has Deebo Samuel, wide receiver with Washington. Terry McLaurin is still not attending the Commanders' OTAs in the pursuit of a new contract. With him not in attendance and threatening a holdout, we could see Deebo Samuel step in as the de facto number 1 wide receiver with some strong early season production. We have seen recently that players who have missed offseason time due to contract disputes have not produced up to expectations, besides, of course, Jamar Chase.
Yeah, dude. I'll tell you this. I didn't like Deebo Samuel with the Niners, given I'm a Rams fan, so by default we hate all the Niners. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. To me, he never really seemed like I don't know, and it's weird because he's a wide receiver, but to me, he seemed kind of like a bigger running back. So, and him going to Washington, I mean, he's got to learn that system, right? Obviously, but if homeboy over here is having contract issues, yeah, I mean, he's going to be the that first wide receiver option. I don't know. He's a red flag for me. I wouldn't take him first couple rounds.
Yeah, he's not a player that appeals to me. I don't think I've ever had him on any.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other guys can have him.
Seriously. And I bet you he's gonna blow up. He's gonna be like super awesome.
I know. I think he's had his moments, right?
He has, but that was like maybe like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
When the Niners were like just Super Bowl bound, and just something happened last season with the Niners that they're just not the same, and they won't be the same anymore.
And then one more guy they have here is, I don't even know how to say this last name, Brandon Ayuk.
Ayuk.
Coming off a major knee surgery, Brandon Ayuk may be slow to start the season, and every week counts in fantasy football. You know what? That's a very good point. He also has plenty of competition for targets, and Christian McCaffrey is healthy again. George Kittle, Joanne Jennings, and Ricky Pearsall. That was a good point about like every game counts in fantasy football. You have to get off to a good start. It's not like, oh well, I fell into that trap with the Patriots tight end Gronk.
Okay.
Yeah, where when I had him and he was productive when he started, it was just he was going to put up tons of points.
Yeah.
The problem was he was always injured, and so like I would keep him on the bench, and sometimes he wouldn't come back, and sometimes he would, and it was very sketchy deal when he was going to play. But when he played, it was on.
Yeah. No, definitely. I've fallen into that trap as well, and I can't remember. I had a receiver from like, I think it was Adam Thielen. I don't know, a couple of seasons ago, and like, he started off mediocre, and I was like, you know what, I'll keep him. He's warming up. Just never happened. But I kept him. I kept him so long that I should have just dropped him like way before. A long time before, and it's just like, oh man, well, it didn't pan out, Circling back to Mr. Ayuk, I would roll the dice with him.
Have you had it before? I feel like you've had it before.
I don't know. I haven't had it before.
Had it?
But he's with the Niners. I don't think Purdy's going to be throwing to Kittle, George Kittle as much. So I do think he's going to be a receiving factor for the Niners. I was actually going to ask you, I'm like, would you draft Christian McCaffrey like first or second round?
Yes, absolutely.
You would? Really? Okay.
Unless, is he injured or is he coming off an injury?
He's always coming off an injury, bro. That's the thing. So
yeah, that's true. But I would. I've had him before, and it was just bananas the way that dude put up points.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, the thing is, it's funny because a lot of people are like, oh yeah, like take McCaffrey first round, and then they're like, he's just gonna disappoint you, break your heart again and again and again, and it's funny. Like. Yeah, and it's like, I mean, last season, I don't know if you didn't have him last season. I think it was Brian. I don't know.
I didn't have him last season.
But yeah, like they just kept him I think it was the whole season, and it was like, dude, this guy's never gonna play. Like, just let it go,
Yeah.
That
happened to me with what's his name? Dang. I wanted to say Frank Gore, but it wasn't Frank Gore. It was oh man, the guy who was about to break the rushing record.
Oh, Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley, where I had him one year and he broke his like thigh bone.
Oh, geez.
And so he was out for like 10 weeks, but I got him back I think that's what happened. But I remember like getting him back like towards the end.
Yeah.
And it kind of paid off. But that season was not good.
Was he productive when he came back though?
I don't remember. But I don't think it was that important because I think by that time my season was kind of over.
Oh, it was over? Okay, got it.
I think so. But I've definitely fallen into that trap where like you get guys who have produced really big for you and then get injured and then aren't as good, but you're still like living off that production. You're like, it's gonna come back any moment, any game. This is gonna be back.
Dude, I fall into that trap like so much, and especially I start reading their like little weekly bios from Josh McDaniels or whoever's writing for ESPN, and sometimes they'll hype him up. They'll be like, it's gonna be a great week for Barkley, and then like
Yeah.
he just flops, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh my god, like I should have just dropped you, like.
Yeah, it's funny how those little like blurbs will like hype you up and be like, "Oh, this is a can't miss."
Dude, they really are. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, it's like they're worthless, like
Yeah.
talk is cheap. Let's see what really happens, But yeah, to me, at least from my experience, it's been rare the times that a critic has been like pretty spot on.
Yeah.
I sometimes I feel they're just like rambling on, and they're like, yeah, he's gonna have a great week, and then they're like, yeah, whatever,
Yeah, they
No,
just
they're
need
not.
something to say, right? They just gotta fill
Yeah,
some
yeah,
space.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, dude. I mean, interesting players that you had there. A lot of these were red flags for me, but
Yeah, those
who
weren't
knows?
players I was thinking about, except for Tyreek, I would say.
Tyreek, yeah, I think just because he's been like he's been a star, right?
Yeah.
He is a star. I think he has issues, and I don't think he's the best fit in Miami. So
Like, I'll be honest with you, like, aside from like you can look at stats, you can look at how productive they've been or the hype or everything, but there's certain guys who like you just hear that name and I'm like, oh, that's a name that's gonna produce. That guy's
yeah,
gonna be. I need that guy on my team.
yeah, man.
And I don't even
That's
like not even going by stats or whatever. I just that's. And it could be. It's usually some player who had success early on and then kind of faded.
yeah. Like they had like success for like a season or two,
Oh,
and then they just kind of ride the rest of their career off that.
like no matter what, if I saw Julio Jones and he was available, I'd take Julio Jones.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I've had that with Ryan Fitzgerald,
Oh, Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick,
The
the
quarterback.
receiver. No, the receiver.
Oh, receiver.
Wasn't
Is
that
he a
his name?
receiver? Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick was the quarterback.
Quarterback. Yeah. Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry Fitzgerald. Yeah.
This
Oh,
guy
from
was,
Arizona, right?
yeah, this guy was like so old and like, had been in the league for a minute, but like just hearing his name, I was like, he's good. He's good.
I
I'm
gotta.
gonna get him. None of these guys know. But he's good. Like, and this is just like going off of like 5 years ago. He had one good season, So that's happened to me for sure.
Yeah, it'd be like, why aren't they taking him? Don't they know? Don't they know about Julio Jones and Larry Fitzgerald? These suckers! I'm gonna take them for everything right now.
Man, I remember. I think it was last draft or 2 drafts ago where like somebody picked like somebody who was like injured, and I'm sure they were like, and he was a pretty big player. It's just he was injured, like he was not gonna play the season, And I'm sure they were thinking the same thing, like, oh, these suckers, they don't know. They forgot about Peyton Manning.
They're like, oh, I caught all these guys sleeping.
Yeah, dude. I remember. And then as soon as they picked him, we were like, bro, you do know he's like not gonna play like the whole season, right? Like he broke both his feet.
Another player for me like that was Aaron Rodgers. And then I had Aaron Rodgers and immediately breaks his collarbone on like the first game.
But see, that's different though, because you went based on his accolades, right?
Yeah.
It just happened that he got hurt that first play, right?
And you know what? And there's certain teams that I don't like to get players from, and the Jets are one of them.
But I hear you. Yeah.
But it was just like old aging quarterback and one of the worst teams in the NFL. What could go wrong?
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like as we see these quarterbacks that age and get old, but yet they were like the best thing, we feel like, oh, they still got a little bit left in the tank, you know, like he's gonna light it up. Watch, he's gonna. But let's be honest, like dude, they're pushing 40. You know, like it's not gonna happen, bro.
They're not going to get better.
Yeah.
They're not,
Yeah.
and I think that's what's in my head. Is like, oh, they're going to get better. He's actually going to be better with the Jets now that he's older and with his crappier team. He's actually going to play a lot better because he's happy now. He's not in the team. I didn't like him.
Old and wiser, right? That experience is going to carry him through. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Like that.
Let me go over this. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's how I feel about oh my gosh, the Russell Wilson.
Oh yeah.
Know? Like you get that feeling like, oh, he still got it, but no, he doesn't. Like he's just getting paid at this point, you know? Like like he might have a good game here and there, but yeah, he's not that Seattle, you know, Seahawk when
that's not coming back. That's not gonna happen.
No, dude.
Man. You know what? I feel like teams fall into that trap too, and then that's why these guys like Aaron Rodgers and Russell
all the time, dude. You know, and I bet you it's not even the players who like are advocating for themselves. It's their agents. You know, their agents is probably like, hey, you know what? He's in the lab. He's hitting the gym. You know, check out like these numbers he's putting up right now. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
You know, and these teams are like, here's $30 million, you know?
Yeah. And there's like things that don't really make sense, but they just kind of hit you on an emotional level. And when you make choices based on like your emotions, those are the worst choices.
Yeah. But
it's there. Like you mentioned Kirk Cousins. And just from when I hear the name Kirk Cousins, I just see that video of him walking down the hallway saying, let's go. And then that's it. Like
you like that?
Yeah, you like that? Just from that video, I would hire him. If I was the owner of the team, I'd be like, oh, I saw him hyped up. That's what we need. We need that on our team.
Dude, and that was like 7-8 years ago, you know? That's when he was with Washington. He went from Washington to Minnesota to the Falcons now, you know. He's on year 13. I mentioned this, and the only reason I know all this is because I watched the show. I just finished watching it this week.
Yeah.
So I mean, the guy's he's been around the league, you know. But yeah, put that tape and him just killing it out there and coming out all pumped, just screaming at people. He's getting the job.
Yeah.
You know?
like if I was an NFL owner and they told me like, hey, Kirk Cousins is available, I'd go to Instagram and I'd bring up that video.
Yep.
I'd be watching. I'd be like, hell yeah, call him up, get him down here, we need to sign him. Yeah,
he's ours.
Yeah, what he's gonna do with football, how he's played, if he's injured or anything. Just like, I was hyped up when I saw that.
Hey, commission, the owner's gonna be like, man, I can't believe these suckers don't know about Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I know. He's available. Nobody knows that. You got the inside track.
Yeah. Oh man, all bad. Oh geez.
As a Rams fan, DG, let me go over these their schedule with you and tell me what you think.
W's all around, bro. Done.
So we'll skip the preseason.
Okay.
Although they seem to have beat the Cowboys. That's interesting.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
All right. So their first game is going to be Houston. Would you buy a ticket for that game?
Oh yeah.
Would you spend $300 for parking?
No.
That's what I've heard. No. I've heard like that's how much it costs for parking there. Well, like for some parking, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's LA. You know, it's so
$300.
Dude, I mean these tickets are pretty pricey.
Xbox.
Yeah, I know. No kidding, right? Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would go watch. I would pay $300 for. I don't know. Damn.
You don't have to answer that $300 one, but because we could just Uber it down there.
Okay, true.
But you would go see Houston?
Yes. Houston has a young quarterback who I believe is from Southern
California. He's going to be good, I think. What's his name?
Yeah. Damn.
It's his second year, I think.
Yes. What's his name? Do you have it?
I think I had him last year on my roster.
Yeah, you
CJ Stroud.
Yes, correct. Yeah, young guy. Should be a close game. Um, Houston definitely has good defense, but so do the Rams. I think the Rams could beat them though.
All right, and then where is that? That is that's at Houston, I think. No, that's here actually. So you can
Yeah,
actually see that game.
we'll see.
So week 2,
Yeah.
what's that?
No, I said we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. All right, so week 2 is Tennessee Titans, and they're at Tennessee.
I would watch that from home, and it's going to be a W.
What do you think? Easy W. Who's the quarterback now for Tennessee?
Exactly. See, Tennessee doesn't have anything going on there. You know.
Oh, they showed me the Tennessee
Volunteer.
college. So you're right; they're not that big. They showed me the Cameron Ward.
Yeah, Trevor Simeon, who's been like in the league for like a minute and just can't get it together.
Man,
Yeah, dude. No, I'm watching that at home with
that.
you know.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably an easy W there.
Yeah, that's an easy.
All right, week 3. Oh, this is a tough one at Philadelphia.
Okay.
No one doubts that quarterback.
Look, I'll tell you this: we're gonna win it. It's gonna be close, but the only reason we're gonna win it is because they beat us the last game, which it was really close. It would have gone either way, and if
that's the one that went to refs decision, sort of.
No, not really.
That was a playoff game, huh? Like 2
it was
years
a playoff game, and then Philadelphia went to the championship. So
right,
yeah, I mean, we were there. We were, and everybody was like, "Oh, Philly, LA, like Phillies, they got this," you know. And we came out and we battled, and it was a really close game. That's the only. I feel they have that chip on their shoulder right now, towards Philly. Oh, where's it going to be at?
That's at Philadelphia.
Oh, damn. Okay, so yeah, that we might lose that one.
That one
that totally changed.
I like how
it totally changed what you said where it was played at.
I like the dose of realism.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Philly, damn.
What's interesting about that is like they list like kind of the ticket prices as low as his tickets as low as, and for that one it jumps up to $191.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's I feel like Philly probably has they're better priced, you know.
So, and then they go week 4 to Indianapolis, and those tickets are as low as $37.
Yeah, that's gonna be a W.
Indianapolis. Huh. Who's their quarterback?
Oh, that's
Anthony Rich? No. Is it? Oh yeah, it is Anthony Richardson.
Same guy, huh?
Yeah. He's good.
Yeah, solid. I think he's been like 2 seasons ago he was a star. I think last
he's a good backup.
Yeah.
If for your roster, you get him as a backup, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Totally, I agree with that.
And then they go week 5, San Francisco. And is this still Purdy?
Yeah, it is. I feel we're gonna lose that one, and I don't know why. I just feel like it. You said it's in Frisco, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we always play down to the Niners.
And actually, it's not at San Francisco. It should be here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, damn. The thing is, SoFi, like, it doesn't fill up with Rams fans. You know, there's a sea of red when the Niners are playing here. So
yeah, I'm surprised how many 49ers fans there actually are in Southern California.
Right?
There's a lot. Yeah.
My biggest thing is when they're Niners fans and they're Dodger fans. Like,
that's tough. Yeah, how do you do that?
Yeah, like you can't do that. You know, like it should be written somewhere in the sports books that's not allowed. Yeah, like
not cool.
Yeah, like just pick one, but not the other. You know, and that's that. So, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna win that one. I don't know why. I got this feeling that we're not.
So, like in San Francisco, there must be someone who's like a Dodger fan and a 49er fan, and that's like, what's going on over
see,
here?
see, that's the thing. I don't see that. Like
No,
from I don't think like I don't think San Francisco is somebody who's a Giants fan, or I like for there to be a Dodger fan up there and be a night. I don't know. I don't
you
see
don't
it.
think it exists?
I don't think so. I think people in LA are weird sometimes when they do that. Niners, come on.
And then that ticket, interestingly, it starts at or is as low as 146. I guess that's the same as starts at.
No, it's not bad.
And then week 6, they're at Baltimore. Ooh, that should be good.
Yeah, I think Baltimore's gonna get us there.
And then they got Lamar Jackson, of course. So
Yeah.
probably one or two. He's gonna go fast in that draft. In any draft you're in, I think.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna go first round for sure. I think so.
Oh.
Like you said, either first or second. Yeah.
And then, well, who are you picking for that one? The Ravens, you said?
The Ravens, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're good. And
then
it's at Baltimore too.
And then that's week 7. They're at Jacksonville. Why is there an asterisk? Is that a travel game played at neutral location?
Huh. What does that mean?
I don't know. Is that maybe one of those games they go to like Europe or something?
It's in Wembley. It says Wembley Stadium. So
Wembley, that's in okay.
Europe, right?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. The
Jaguars.
It's the Jaguars, bro.
Wow. They were good at one point, I think. Trevor Lawrence.
What? Yeah, when they had Trevor Lawrence?
No, weren't they ever good? Weren't they good at one point?
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm thinking of the Carolina Panthers. You're probably thinking the Panthers when they had.
I'm thinking they had like this coach with the windbreaker. That was every coach back in the day.
Yeah, I'm like, which one? Windbreakers? Don't they all wear windbreakers?
Yeah, back in the early 2000s or whatever.
So after Jaguars, it's the Saints.
Oh, Tom Coughlin during that era. Weren't they good during that?
Oh, Jaguars. Coughlin.
Let me go to some ChatGPT real quick. Were the Jaguars ever good?
I want to say
it says that the late 90s with the Tom Coughlin era.
Really? Huh? You know what? You said late 90s?
Yeah, and then the mid 2000s with under coach Jack Del Rio, they made the playoffs multiple times.
Oh, who would? I can't remember who was his quarterback. But late 90s, I was still NBA like 100%. So I don't remember that. I do remember Jack Del Rio. That name does sound very familiar, but I can't remember who his quarterback was.
It says Mark for the Tom Coughlin era. It was Mark Brunell.
Mark Brunell. Okay.
I don't remember that.
Me neither. What, late 90s?
Yeah. 95 to 2003.
Yeah, I mean I was still like all Lakers, everything, So can't really remember.
Yeah.
Can't say much about that.
Yeah, I don't remember the Jacksonville ever being like that popular of a team around here, anyways.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a completely different coast, smaller market. So yeah, I think maybe we would just see the windbreaker jackets that were cool,
And then week 8, they have a bye week. You could save some money that week.
There you go. Seriously.
And then they're back week 9 with the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, I think that should be a W for sure.
Really? The Saints are good?
So. I don't think so, man.
Tickets as low as $44, so I guess you're right.
Oh, I'm going.
And then week 10, they're at San Francisco.
Oh.
It's a division game, huh?
The later in the, I feel like we're gonna get that one. That's gonna be a W for sure. You know why?
So they'll drop the first one and then they'll get this one.
Yeah, because it matters at the end. You know,
Mm.
yeah. And it's like you said, it's a division game. I'm sure it's going to be things are going to be a little heated right there. So we're just going to go up there to Levi Stadium and boom, drop the hammer,
Bam.
or so I hope. You were asking me if New Orleans was any good,
Right.
man. I had to see who their quarterbacks are because I'm like, who is their quarterback? It says Tyler Sau, Jake Hernier, Spencer Rattler. Man, I don't know who any of these quarterbacks are for New Orleans, dude. It
Nah.
just, it's like they're in like rebuild mode for sure.
And then, well, we're gonna have the week 11 there where we're having our draft, Seattle.
Oh, we should get that. That I think that's going to be a back-to-back win right there. Another division rival. It's going to be the first game where Cooper Cup. Oh man, he might have a revenge game. Oof, that one might be tough.
Mm.
Well, let's see how he plays. If he's even a factor in the season. But I'm calling a W.
And then week 12 we go Tampa Bay.
Oh man,
That's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I think that's going to be
Baker Mayfield, right?
Yeah, I think that's going to be a now right there.
Is Baker Mayfield still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He signed an extension. He's locked in. I think for the next 3 years. He got a good chunk of change.
Oh.
So I mean that's their. I mean I like Baker Mayfield. I don't know how you feel about him, but I like them. I honestly I wish the Rams would have kept him, but
Oh, that's right. He was with the Rams.
for like a minute, for like a.
But he was the backup, right?
Yeah, and he came in for a game. He killed it, and then the next season he was gone.
Yeah, that guy's not a backup. He's a starter for sure.
Yeah, he is. He is. I feel like he's got that. He's always had that swag to him, like
Yeah.
like kind of like a gunslinger. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And you always hoping he would do something pretty good when he like came into Cleveland, but it's hard to do anything up there.
dude, Cleveland's like the Clippers, dude. I feel like they're just cursed.
And then they go after Tampa. They're going to go to Carolina.
Yeah, that's a W.
Who's the Carolina quarterback?
Oh, they got that other young quarterback. CJ Stroud is for Houston, and this is
Bryce Young.
yeah.
Oh, they also have Andy Dalton, our corporal's favorite Red Rifle.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, dude. Bryce Young's he's a young superstar. I think they just need to figure out how to use him as best as they can. Obviously, Carolina's not an elite team, but who knows? Maybe they could build around them.
And then they go to Arizona.
You know what? I hate Arizona, so we're just gonna beat them.
And then they play Detroit.
Oh yeah,
tough game then.
Yeah, we're gonna lose that one.
And then Seattle again.
Oh, okay. So we lost I said we were gonna lose the first. Look, I'm going first. Both Seattle and Vegas or San Francisco, we're gonna lose the first matchup, but win the second.
And then week 17, Atlanta. That should be a W, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be a little tough. I think. Well, their quarterback situation they're still being worked on, but I don't think we're gonna win it. I think we're gonna lose that one.
Really? Kirk Cousins. That documentary got you.
Yeah, but he's not the starting quarterback right now.
Oh, he's not?
No, they gave him they changed they put in the rookie. They had a rookie who they drafted. So they drafted a rookie while Kirk Cousins was traded to Atlanta.
Okay.
And it was like yo, what the hell, you know?
Hmm.
But yeah, he lost his job too. But they gave Kirk Cousins like a 3-year contract like recently. So I don't know. They're just figuring it out, I guess.
And then they're gonna finish off Week 18 with Arizona.
You know what? I'll tell you this, Commission. I think it's going to be neck and neck. It's going to be Arizona 2, Rams 1 in the division, and this game is going to have high potential. So, but the Rams are going to win.
So, am I right that you have them splitting a game with everybody in their division, or they're winning both Arizona games?
They're splitting every game, but this is the third game, I believe, with Arizona. Unless it's
Should be
if
two
it,
games.
let's see,
They should only play their
one.
division rivals twice, I think.
You're right. Yeah, splitting everything.
Okay. And then, so do they win? Can you win the division that way? I don't know. I'm not good at the maths. All right.
You would need to there's a tiebreakers, and I can't recall exactly what those tiebreakers are. I think it's if you
touchdowns.
It turns into something funky like that. Yeah, I'm sure if Brian were here, he would tell us exactly how those division breakers would be.
Oh yeah,
I just can't remember.
So a lot of the ways to watch it here is kind of listed. So they have CBS, Fox, Prime Video, NFL Net, NFL Plus, NBC, Prime Video, and ESPN. What's your strategy? How are you going to watch games this season?
My strategy is if it's a home game, I'll just watch it. Fox, I believe, Fox or CBS will usually carry like the Rams games. For Monday nights, I have ESPN, so I should be fine. But I did see that in order for you to have like Paramount Plus, all these other like out of network, just networks, it's roughly around like over $1,000 to watch every game.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude. And I'm like, man, like I do want to see every game, obviously, but I know I got an offer for the Red Zone, and it's like right now you could get it for like $500 or something, and I'm just like, oh man, like I don't know, it's a
lot of money.
You get a little steep,
Yeah, that's like parking
at SoFi, right?
At SoFi, yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What's your strategy to watching these games?
I probably watch just the free games on regular TV and the Prime ones.
Yeah, those
maybe.
Are right?
I think you can get like NFL. Maybe I'm confusing it with MLB TV, but I can't remember if NFL.com offers like the deal where you can watch the games afterwards after the air,
like a replay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember I had that one year, and that was pretty good because you could. They had like a way that you would just select it, and they cut out everything except the plays. I'm sure you've seen that. That's pretty. I feel like that's pretty common in some places. And that's a really good way to watch the games that you're not that interested in, but you kind of want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
So that might be pretty good. But you know what's good? The UFC signed a deal with Paramount Plus, and that's a huge deal because they basically getting rid of pay-per-views.
Yeah. Crazy, right? Like
so that they're kind of like beating the NFL at this game of like where fans can watch their programming, because now you can watch all their series, all their different levels of fights in one place. You all usually need one subscription.
Totally.
You can access it. So that's interesting.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know the exact number of how much they, the total numbers for this contract were for the UFC, but I mean, the thing is, NFL is still king. Like people will dish out everything to watch their games. Go to the games. So I think that's where the NFL will always beat any sport, really. I think maybe the one that probably comes close to it is the NBA, where they fill up arenas, things like that.
Right.
Because you see these baseball games, there's way too many games. Some of these games, they don't get filled up, especially during the week.
Yeah.
So, but but yeah, man, I mean, what a big contract for UFC to get that going, you know, like no more pay-per-views. Wow.
Yeah, and I wondered for a while why the NFL doesn't just do their own streaming app. I'm sure they have enough money where they could build that infrastructure or kind of get a partner to do it. Then you could just get directly paid for your product. And
Totally, man.
unless the broadcast rights, they feel they can get more money through broadcast rights, but that could be it. I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, who really knows? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of maybe back end deals that we will never know about, where people are just making tons of money on the side, because like of these these rights that they have. But yeah, I mean, I feel like yeah, they could make their own network, like their own streaming, service, for every game, But
Yeah.
but yeah, who knows? Who knows what exactly is going on there? So.
Yeah, why not just offer a subscription, like you said, $500, and you have like different tiers or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Add
that's what
supported
it comes
ones.
down to, right? Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Then you're buying like your local teams, your division teams or
Yeah.
whatever, every game, So yeah, but it's pretty crazy that yeah. Now I was like I was like trying to see if like if ESPN like Monday, if any because I have Sling, so that's where I watch ESPN through. Um, and I was like, oh, maybe I could get rid of Sling and just get like the Disney app, because I think the
Yeah, they
ESPN
get one just
and
Disney owns them.
yeah. So I'm just like, but like they're all these subscriptions are about the same price, and it's
Wow.
just like I'm not saving any money anywhere,
No, it was supposed to be that cable was $100 or whatever,
Yeah,
and these streaming sites were going to save you money.
I think they did at some point. That's how they hook you, right? Like
At the
they did
beginning, they did,
at the
yeah,
beginning. Yeah, it was
and
like
then a lot of them popped up and they started competing, and then it became
yeah,
a whole bunch of them.
yeah. Like I'll just circle back to Sling TV. Like when I first got it, I think it was only like $15, and I got to see like all the like NBA games, things like that. But man, as the years have gone by, it's gone from like $15 up to like $45 now, and I'm like, damn, dude, like what happened? Like I don't know. I'm just like, oh man, it's
But
I guess
Sling is not a subscription service. It's like
it is. It's a
it is
subscription, yeah, and it has TNT, which carries like most of the like NBA games,
basketball
like
games, right? Yeah.
yeah, the basketball, and it has ESPN, and it's got like TBS, like your general cable channels.
Yeah.
But I don't use it for like movies or anything. There's a bunch of movies, but I just use it for sports.
Man.
But yeah, dude, it's expensive. It's wild out there.
Man. All right. I think it's time to land this plane, DG.
Yes,
What's
sir.
your
Yes.
hot take for the week?
Oh man, well my hot take that that pink dildo is still gonna make its way out to a WNBA court. I don't even know if they're still in season, but yeah,
That's a good point.
I hope it makes it out there. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're still on dildo watch. No dildo so far. The fifth dildo has not landed. But we remain positive and hopeful
Yeah,
that it will arrive.
yeah. And just to clarify, the WNBA season is still ongoing.
Really? That's a long
Yeah.
season. I feel like they've been going on for a while.
It's dildo watch, bro. It's brought eyes to the sport.
Yeah. All right. I think that's my hot take. Just
Yeah.
keeping on that dildo watch.
All right.
Seeing who's bringing it up. Keep an eye out for anybody walking kind of funky to that stadium.
Sneaking it in, yeah.
Sneaking it in.
Hey man, well, keep your players in mind. We have our draft in a couple days. And hopefully our next broadcast will be our results.
Yeah.
Give ourselves
We'll see if we can broadcast from Seattle. That would be fun if we could do that.
Oh, that'll be cherry, bro.
Yeah. All right. So with that, we're signing off. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.